Okay, so
I don't
mine
even
is
remember
the what?
anything. Like anything that we've talked about. I forget how strong Juicy Haze is. Yeah, that was good.
Okay,
That
good.
was good.
Hello.
Hey. Hey, girls and
Welcome back,
guys.
girls, gays, and theys.
I wonder if we have any guy listeners. I highly doubt it.
I think we do. If you look
Maybe.
at I can't remember which side it was on, but we have like 30% guys and the rest are girls.
Okay. I have my ring light, like, just to be better, like, to have better lighting because my lighting sucks in here. But, like, I get so distracted by it and it hurts my eyes.
Really?
So, yeah, I try
Mine's
not to
just
look at
like,
it.
mine's not that bad. It's like on the side, so whatever.
Okay.
Okay. Welcome back to BUCKYUP's podcast. I'm Hope,
I'm Julie.
and we're your hosts. This is a fun podcast. It's a drinking podcast.
A cool
So we will drink for
podcast.
you today.
I have this not associated with this brand at all, but if you guys like them, I know the people that sell them, which is actually really cool. But I don't know if you want a koozie that says Bucky Boots Podcast that we are not associated with, just let us know. We'll put you in touch.
Yes. So let's do the booze or lose
Good idea.
first. I have Club Tail's Bahama Mama.
Ew, I did that booze or lose. Like,
You did a Bahama Mama?
that one, like, not too long ago. Well, it was long ago. It was probably like our 5th or 6th episode, and it was the nastiest thing I'd ever drank in my life.
Should I go get a new one then?
I don't know. Maybe you'll like it.
Because I didn't try this. This is why we need to start doing the same ones again.
I know.
Because this happens.
Well, just try it. Just try it. And then if
Okay.
you don't like it, you go get yourself another drink because I think you deserve one. You sound like you had a day.
I did have a day. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Show them what you're drinking.
Okay. Don't smell it.
It smells like not bad.
Okay. I have this, it's called Fresh Press. It's a wheat ale by Wicked Weed Brewing. It's like the cutest packaging ever in the world.
It's very cute.
It has mango, pineapple, and guava, so I'm not sure what it's going to taste like, but if it sucks, I do have a great backup.
No.
I know, right? It's such a weird
It's weird.
flavor.
It tastes like it has brown sugar or something in there. But I think that's like some sort of liquor.
Mine came in a can when I had it, and
It doesn't tell me anything. It doesn't say anything about what a Bahama Mama is. Shit's disgusting.
yeah,
I'm gonna try it one more time.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try mine. This is also 5.2%, and it is 12 ounces. So, girl,
Mine is a definite lose.
it tastes like it tastes so heavily like mango, but it's like it tastes like like natty light mixed with a shit ton of water mixed with the like drop of mango flavoring. It's
So
not
not
great.
good. I'm gonna get another one.
That is so gross. I think I can't tell.
Okay, I'm back with a Bon Viv mango.
It's not terrible, but it's just not good. It tastes kind of like an old seltzer with a little bit of beer in it.
I gave Hunter the other one and he said he liked it. Well, I don't know he likes it, but he said it's not bad.
Okay, well, at least it's not going to waste. Mine went immediately down the sink. So I'm going to go with my backup drink as well. By the way, that was a lose, but this is a booze. So I'm happy about that. Okay, so that was disgusting. What are you into?
So I don't know what I'm into. You go first.
Okay, well, I recently got a new job. So I'm into that because I really like quitting jobs that I don't like. It's kind of fun to say, you know what, I hate you. So I'm just kind of looking forward to being able to quit my job and get into a job that is closer to my home. And I think that's it right now. I haven't really been doing much.
Yeah, I haven't been doing much. Hunter and I made another song over the weekend. It's really good. The reason we haven't posted it yet, though, is because we're still working on the video.
Okay.
But it was really fun. We worked like all day on one song and it was just like total trash. We couldn't do it because neither of us are singers, like neither of us can sing. So we scrapped it and made a whole new one and it's like so much better and it's so fun and cute. It kind of fits the vibe of the other one, but it's different.
Your makeup looks really, really good today.
Thank you. I got new eyeliner. I got this. It's just Milani Stay Put Matte eyeliner.
It looks so good. I cannot
Thank
do
you.
that. Like, I just always make them. I'll do,
You
like, I
just
like to do wings with shadow right now. I mean, I
Mhm.
don't have any right now, but I have a pimple in my eyebrow.
Oh, also Hunter dyed my hair black.
Yeah, I saw it on FaceTime. It looks so good.
I like it. We're gonna have to retouch the roots because they're still brown a little bit. But
Well, yeah, my hair is doing a weird thing that I have to retouch it as well. Okay,
all right.
okay. Do you like that?
Okay, okay.
Okay, so today we are going to do an episode where we kind of just shit on things. It's, something that comes very natural to Hope and I. So, I mean, it's kind of just fun. It's easy. And we're just going to kind of be picking apart little things that people have put on Pinterest,
I
whether
feel
it's
like we
like,
kind of found our thing,
yeah,
Like we started off just trying a ton of different things. Like it didn't really matter what our top it still doesn't matter what our topic is because we have the same setup. Like we try a drink, we talk, blah blah blah. But now it's like we're pretty great with shitting on stuff and
yeah.
reacting to shitty opinions, reacting to stupid ideas. We're
Hmm.
pretty good at hating shit.
We're just
And I think it's,
reactive and negative.
yeah, it's something that we both enjoy, something that we know a lot about, we're passionate about. It's like everything you need to have a podcast.
Yeah.
We found it, baby. We did it.
And when we first like started, like everyone's like, you need to have like an expert topic, like an expert subject. And I was like, well, we don't
Hmm.
have one of those. We're just so broad in general. But now we have our thing. So
Which
I'm
is
glad.
shitting on stuff.
I'm glad that our followers are just as toxic as we can be and that they
Yeah,
enjoy hearing this kind of stuff. It makes me feel like loved and welcome to have such a nice community of people that want to tear people apart. So thank you for that.
me too. And
Um,
you always say, let people enjoy things,
mhm,
whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's true.
it's true.
So I feel like we should go ahead and get this disclaimer out of the way. We will shit on anything and everything. We've said multiple times before that we are hypocrites. So
Hmm.
just let it be. That's that. Okay, moving
Right.
on.
And also, we don't pick on people. We pick on, ideas, thoughts,
Actions.
opinions. So
Yeah.
if you feel offended by if we make fun of something that you like, which we've done a couple times, especially when you guys send in stories and opinions, hey, don't take it personally.
Yeah, it's not personal. Like
Mm-mm.
I pick on Julie all the time and she's my best friend and I love her.
Yeah, and I kind of take that as a like, thanks for thinking about me. Like,
Yeah, and
I'm in your
it's a
heart.
loving thing. If I'm not shitting on you, I probably don't like you.
You have to care to shit on someone. So
Yeah.
my cheeks hurt from smiling so much already
I
today.
know, just like thinking about being mean makes me so happy. It just lightens my day. It makes my week better.
Oh, I feel like there was something that we were like, we need to talk about this on the podcast.
Oh, our collab?
No, lemonade. We love
Oh,
lemonade.
yes.
We really enjoy it. It's kind of, I mean, it's a delicacy, I would say. Like
It is. We talked about
anytime
it last episode.
anytime I get to enjoy a cup of pink lemonade, like I'm happy. And that's not something that I am always thinking about. So when I remember and I'm like, yeah, I'll take a pink lemonade to drink with that, I'm like, this is amazing. Like, why don't I always
It's
get
so
pink
good.
lemonade?
Yeah.
So, you know, we tried. I'm trying to get Minute Maid to send us some because theirs is so good. But if you know anybody else in the strawberry lemonade business, please send them our way.
Please do. Send recipes. Maybe we'll make a video about that when we take our little trip. We'll like bring lemons and
And pink.
strawberries and try to make
Oh,
a recipe.
yeah. We can make like an alcoholic one too for like a
Oh,
booze or
with Pink
lose.
Whitney.
Yeah. Isn't that
That'd be
pink
a good
lemonade
idea.
flavor? Yeah, it is, right?
It's lemonade. It's pink lemonade. And we can make strawberry lemonade.
Oh, imagine getting fucked up on some pink lemonade.
Yeah,
Sounds
we're
good.
going to be
Okay.
so. I can't wait for our little getaway.
Oh yeah, guys, we're taking a getaway because we deserve it. Um, and we're just gonna
Also,
go be out there.
yeah, we just it sucks because we do get this time every week, but though it's fun and we talk, it's still like work, you know?
Yeah.
So we just want to have like a fun time hanging out together, and it's hard to do during quarantine. Obviously, the virus is terrible, so we're gonna distance, we're gonna get tested, and we're going to just the two of us go be in a little pod together and like have a weekend. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
And we're gonna cancel Bucky Boost for that weekend. So sorry you guys, but it's dead. I got COVID tested today again, just in case, because you know how I like to get tested every now and then.
I
Um,
got tested through my nose for the first time, and it wasn't that bad.
that's so weird because I remember when you were telling me that, like how you didn't get tested through your nose. I was like, what the hell? Because I've been tested like 8 times and it's always been through my nose.
I
I
got
prefer.
tested like when it first came out in the
Mhm.
United States. I got tested through my throat, and she was like, "Have you had a flu test? It's worse than that." And I was like, "Great." Or not a flu test, like a strep test. And I was like, "Awesome." And it was worse, and it sucked so bad, and it made me so scared to get through my nose because I was like, "Well, if my throat hurt that bad and I'm used to shit in my throat, like I'm not gonna deal with the nose." But it wasn't bad at all.
Wait, does that mean that you like don't let them stick it up your nose? Like when you fuck, you haven't, you're a nose virgin?
I guess so. I mean, everyone's into what they like, and I guess I'm just a little vanilla.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it's fun. It's a
everything else I'm down for, but when it comes to the nose, I just,
well,
I don't know.
I think it's a really safe way to do it. And a pro tip is like if you let them put it up your nose, you can just open your mouth and suck on their balls. So that's so cool.
Okay, I might have to take that into consideration after finding out having things in your nose isn't so bad.
Yeah.
So
It was
if I can
definitely the COVID
handle,
test that made me
yeah,
think this could
that's
be
the
desirable.
move. We
Yeah.
should call it that. New sex tip, guys.
And we said it first on this podcast.
Yes, we did. Just saying.
Okay. So what we're going to do, or the way that I think this should work, is basically Pinterest is a place for, I mean, just stupid shit is basically what I've learned. There's a lot of really embarrassing stuff on Pinterest, like morning routines and how to know your partner better and how to be happier and just all this little stuff that is just so funny to me. And I picked some really good like posts to kind of break up and like read, and Hope picked some, and we're just gonna go back and forth and react to some of this bullshit that we got to see. You can go
I'm
first.
excited. Okay. I actually didn't pick anything out. Julie did it for me, so don't don't let her deceive you, make you think I'm working harder than I am. Okay. So first one. This is a morning routine for school. So if we have any college age or hopefully not high school age people
Hopefully not.
listening. I hope not. The first one, awaken, parentheses,
Ooh,
5:30 a.m.
5:30.
Take morning pill, 5:31 a.m.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
I know. You're just like laying down in bed. Awaken. Take pill.
Very Dwight Schrute.
It is. Get water with ice also at 5:31 a.m.
Damn, she's fast.
I know. Stretch at 5:35.
Okay.
Work out at 5:40. Hop in the shower at 5:50. So just a quick
10-minute
10-minute
workout.
workout. Hey, listen, it's better than me. I don't do shit. Hop in the shower at 5:50. Get out of the shower at 6:10. Skincare at 6:11. Coconut oil all over body at 6:21. I feel like the specifying put coconut oil all over my body at 6:21. Eat
Oh my God.
all caps healthy breakfast at 6:23.
Okay. How do you
Get
put coconut oil all over your body in 2 minutes?
in 2 minutes, honey. I don't know.
And walk downstairs. You're going to be slipping and sliding
Walk
down the stairs.
downstairs and eat. You're gonna be falling everywhere. I gotta make the food. Okay. Get changed at 6:30. You've given yourself 7 minutes to eat a very healthy breakfast. Spray ya signature perfume all over yourself. 6:35 a.m. I
I
hate
love
that.
this.
Relax. Watch
Okay.
Netflix/YouTube. 6:35 a.m. Which is the same time that you've sprayed your perfume all over yourself. That didn't take any time at all. Brush teeth and hair, 6:55. So you have like a 10-minute workout and a full 20 minutes of relaxing. I love it. Spray perfume again at
Why?
6:59.
It's
Put
been
on
20
deodorant at
minutes,
6.
girl.
This one says put on deodorant 5:59. So I guess we're just like hopping an hour. And this
Oh.
says grab bag and get to the bus at 7. So I guess this is a high schooler. Because, or probably not even high schooler, because if you're riding the bus, you're not in high school.
You could
Well, I
be
guess
like
some high schoolers ride the bus. What am I
underclassmen.
talking about? Some people can't drive.
Okay, so that was gross. It's just so funny thinking like she is home from school, okay? She was like I know everything. I'm organized. I am like a great adult. I'm going to tackle life. Let me write out this list of how
This
to
is
have the
everything I'm going
perfect
to do,
morning. And it's
and the
like
time I'm going to do it.
I had just like the like allotted time for certain tasks to me didn't make any sense. It makes me think almost as if this isn't something that you could ever do because you can't do that in the time given. And then also, what the hell is up with relax for 20 minutes? Just sleep for 20 extra minutes, girl.
Yeah,
Like that's relaxation, like in its
that would be
purest form.
my first step. Wake up, lay on my phone for 20 minutes, and then get out of bed and get ready.
What did
And
you do
your
when you had
hair,
to get
like,
up
you're gonna
in high school?
shower in like 10 minutes. First of all, you can't wash your body in 10 minutes. Like, you're just gonna be weird. And then your hair is gonna be wet for so long.
Yeah.
You didn't allocate any time towards drying your hair. I don't know.
So,
It seems
what was
stupid.
your morning routine when you were in high school? Do you remember anything? Do you remember how
When
any
I
of
was
your
in high
mornings
school,
went?
actually, yes. So school started at 7:24, 7:20 something. I would wake up really early, leave the house. Like, I didn't wear makeup or anything. I would wear makeup every now and then, but I remember telling people, yeah, I wear glasses and no makeup every day. That way when I do wear makeup, people think I'm way prettier. So that was like my thing in high school. I'd wear whatever the fuck I wanted, usually a t-shirt and like a random skirt. And then I would go behind the railroad tracks around 6:30 and meet up with my friends, smoke weed, uh, go to school, and then eat the lunch that I had packed as breakfast, and then buy lunch at lunchtime. So that was my morning routine.
That's a good morning routine.
Thank you.
Um, I really only remember my senior year morning routine because that was my best favorite morning routine. So I was like a teacher's aide in first period my senior year, and it was also like when I could start driving. So I would wake up maybe 5 minutes before class started because am like was always terrible at waking up. And then I would go to Starbucks or Dunkin', and then I would go get a note for being late, and then I would go to class. So that's how my mornings went. It was totally cool though because my like my the teacher that I was an aide for, she was like the best. Like I talked to her maybe 2 weeks ago, so she was super dope about it. But it did kind of get to a point where she was like, "Hey, like they're gonna catch on to me, and you need to come to class on time." And I felt extremely betrayed that I had to be there when I had to be there. But eventually, I just did it. But yeah, I missed first and second period quite often every year
I
that I
was
was in high
able to
school.
my senior year. My second period was a dual enrollment class, and my last period was also a dual enrollment class, so I didn't have to go.
That sounds like the best high school schedule.
Yeah, and like every other day I didn't have class anyway. So I just had an empty period and every other day I would leave school early. So,
Wow. I had my worst class ever as my last class my senior year. I hated that fucking class. I hate that teacher to this day, and that sucked. I always kind of wish that I got to be an aide at the end of the day so I could like dip out early. But it worked for my sleep schedule, I'll say. Um, but that routine was funny, and
that
I
routine was
especially I love the 2 minutes to do the coconut oil all over.
and
Um,
I love the 10-minute workout and
mhm.
20-minute relax time.
And the 7 minute healthy in all caps breakfast.
Healthy
Oh, and the
breakfast,
fact that you
7
had to
minutes.
spray your perfume twice
That's
within
embarrassing.
that's very freshman. That's
That's very
super
freshman.
super freshman. So that's very funny. Okay. Let me read. This was one that I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it is super funny. It's basically saying like what your emotions could possibly mean, but keep in mind it's your emotions. Okay. So she has some like jealousy, like what you want. But then there's these two that I think are just ridiculous. So if your emotion that day is depression, it means, hidden anger you don't feel justified having. So if, your emotion is ever depression, that's what that means. Also, if your emotion is anxiety, the possible meaning is wake up to your needs, exclamation point. So
Mm.
I think it's these people like that are ruining everything for everyone because they don't know anything.
They don't know shit.
And then they're like, my emotion right now is anxiety, my emotion is depression. It's like, oh, if your emotion is insomnia, then you have core beliefs that are conflicting. So
if
you just,
I if I listened to my anxiety, I was like, okay, I'm anxious. I need to listen to my needs. My needs would be go home, never see anybody, don't talk to anybody, just do nothing forever. That's
yeah.
not, no, that's so
Also,
stupid.
it's like the kind of thing that is like really just annoying is that it's a beautiful, like you can't, I don't know if it'll focus. It's a really cute pink background, and depression and anxiety are like spelled in cursive, and it's like just this girly little thing, and like this is what this means. I just think that's just
Mhm.
like stop, like you're an idiot, and like this is stupid, and stop putting shit like this out there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this isn't
And I just feel like depression is not a feeling that you
or an
get.
emotion.
You get sad. That
Yeah.
passes. Depression is chronic and ruins
Yeah.
lives.
That's why I
Anxiety,
just
you
thought that was
can
so
feel
crazy.
anxious, you can feel nervous about something, you know? But like anxiety is another like disorder that it's crippling. And I feel like ah, here I am. I'm going to be like such a boomer right now, but like on TikTok, there's so many like younger people doing exactly what like everyone did when I was in high school. In high school, if you got on Tumblr, Like being depressed and anxious was like the thing. Like everyone was like depressed and anxious. It was so quirky. And now it's like the same thing but with like bipolar and blah blah blah. And I just see like and eating disorders. Everybody is romanticizing these terrible things that ruin lives and
Mm-hmm.
people who actually suffer from them. I'm not saying everybody's faking it. I get using like I use comedy as like a coping mechanism. It lightens the mood if you're talking about something serious. I get it. But like I don't know. I feel like some of these things are a lot more serious than people treat them.
Yeah, I mean, I think putting depression, anxiety, and insomnia, all these things that aren't feelings, like putting them on
Mhm.
a pink background and putting them in cursive and like trying to be kind of like quirky and relatable, like it's
Yeah.
so just like garbage taste.
It's
Like
so stupid.
it's just
And that's coming from girls with garbage takes. So maybe you
yeah,
should
for sure.
reevaluate. Like, if these two stupid ass bitches are the ones telling you your take is garbage, you need to like take a step back.
Reflect.
Yeah,
If you're feeling
seriously.
attacked, the possible meaning could be that Bucky Booze is telling you from one dumb bitch to another, we don't want to continue this trend anymore. So shut the fuck up in the most loving way. You know nothing. Um, okay. Do you want me to go again? Because I have another little morning routine that I found that's funny.
Yeah, read the other morning routine.
Okay. So this is called the quarantine routine. Okay.
Oh,
So
well,
yeah,
timely. Let's see.
it's cute. So at 7 a.m. you have to do your skincare, then stretch, then make your bed, then eat breakfast and get dressed. At 8, you have to meditate and then you have to read. At 8:30 to 11:30, you have to attend a lecture, do your homework and study, read for school and work on puzzles. From 12 to 1 lunchtime. 1 to 1:30 spend time outside reading, sunbathing and then go for a walk.
This is
1:30
not
to
a morning
2:30
routine.
do something for the body. It's a whole routine, I guess, but
This is like a daily.
that's all I have, but also I just think that's crazy. It's just so unrealistic. Like we were talking about when we shit on morning
Yeah,
routines the other episode, just like
so
ew.
stupid.
And then to make a quarantine routine, that goes back into something I said in the episode with Spencer. It's like don't I don't know, like this whole idea and narrative of like being extremely productive during quarantine is just stupid.
It is so hard. Like people are really struggling out here and don't have the privilege to do all these things in the morning that you're doing. And it's like, do them, good for you. But like you said last episode, like acting like that's the only right way to do things is so dumb.
It's so stupid. I just
Yeah.
and then writing it out and then posting it.
Right. Posting it online, posting your actual schedule online for anyone to see. That's weird.
Let me tell you my schedule. I wake up at like 9 and then I'm like, all right, 30 more minutes. And it's like anywhere from 11 to 1:30 p.m. And that's how I do it. And I feel great.
Mhm.
I'm fine. So
Yeah.
it's just something I guess that people just can admire schedule and structure and shit. But this is so weird and it's cringy to read. So stop making them.
That's what today I was talking with my coworkers about how like I'm having the worst side effects, and I think it's because of my anemia. Like I need to start taking my iron more because like every time I stand, I get really lightheaded and my vision starts to go out. Like I'm tired all the time. Classic signs. I should have been taking my iron. And they're like, well,
Hmm.
why don't you get one of those pill things? I'm like, yeah, I tried that. I took it for 5 days, didn't do it on the weekend, and then forgot to refill it on
Yeah.
Sunday. And they were like, okay, well, why don't you just set an alarm? I'm like, I tried that actually. I tried setting an alarm and then oh, that was me. Okay. I tried setting an alarm and then I was in the middle of doing something and I turned it off and said I'll do it later. Immediately forgot. It's like
Hmm.
impossible to like some people just can't stick to structures like that. It
Yeah.
has to be like I don't know.
They
There's
have
got to
to
be
figure it
another way to
out.
do it.
Yeah, there has to be another way.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
good
bad
with
at that too.
accountability. Like other people making me do stuff.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Structure's hard. Like, I mean, I've tried so many different things. Like, my biggest one, and the one that I try the hardest to stick to, and it usually goes well for like 2, 3 months, but like yearly planners. Um, love them to death. They're my
I
favorite
love
fucking thing.
them.
And I carry it with me everywhere up until like March. And then it's just like gone with the wind. I don't give a
Bye.
fuck. I
Or
don't
just stop
know.
reading them.
Yeah, just stop like reading, writing in them. So it's just hard. I mean, I feel like I've tried a bunch of different things too, and I feel like I really feel you on this one. Um, but that's actually something I didn't know about you. I just kind of always thought that you were good with sticking to schedules and like you could follow like routines or whatever. So it's weird for me to hear that about you because just the
No,
way that I perceived
I'm
you was like
yeah,
she
everybody
everything right.
I hate being perceived, I guess.
I'm
Everybody like sees me
sorry.
as some way. It's just like, don't mean to disappoint you, but I'm just out here doing what I can.
No, it
I
makes
get
me feel great. It makes
good.
me feel like okay, hope messes up. It's cool. I can do it. So I
I
get it.
mess up all the time, bitch. I feel like you know that. But I still get what I need to get done. Like the important shit that needs to get done gets done. Some other
Hmm.
things that I feel are important, like I've been meaning to call my grandparents since Christmas. I still haven't.
Hmm.
Just like the stress of it is weighing me down. I just can't do it, but I will eventually. But that's not like making my life go forward. Like making sure I show up to work on time, making sure I have this podcast on time. And you know what I read the other day? This is off topic, but
Hmm.
what's new? We can never stick on
Yeah.
topic. Like friendships and like people with ADHD and shit like that, they don't have that weird like degeneration thing where like if you don't talk to somebody for like 3 months and then you talk to them and you think in your mind, oh, everything's fine, like we're still like really good friends, blah blah blah, and they're like, why are you texting me, we haven't talked in months. I do that shit. Like I will not talk to somebody for so long and then like feel like nothing has changed in our relationship and it totally has on their end, but I don't understand that.
Yeah. No, I
That was
feel
something
that
weird. I
I
have like
am
a
like
hard
that
time
way
keeping
too.
up. Yeah,
I
it's like
just think
hard to
it's
keep up
weird
relationships.
because like okay, first of all, I think people that like kind of get offended when you text them out of the blue and like they actually react to that. I feel like it's a little too sensitive, like nothing expires. Like sorry, I've been busy. I'm an adult. I have a life. Like
Yeah.
so I think it's weird when it's the other way around. I think it's completely fine to like not talk to anyone if like that's the way that you need
Me
to do it.
too. Me too. Because it's
You don't
so
owe
hard.
anyone anything. You don't need to always be available to someone.
Yeah,
You know, that's what
exactly.
I've
And
been
it's,
learning this month.
yeah. And it's so hard to like, with everything, even in quarantine when you can't go out and do stuff, there's still so much to do and people are still going to be busy. And so it's hard. It's even harder to like keep up those relationships because you're not able to just like hang out with somebody,
Yeah.
you know?
And everyone's schedule is different. Some people work, some people don't work, like just because of everything that's
Yeah.
happened with COVID. So I get it. I need to plug my phone in.
Okay.
Go ahead
Okay,
with
let's get back to
whatever
it.
is next.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
I got a haircut.
oh, you did?
Yeah, it's a little shorter, but I have no dead ends anymore.
Good.
So
I cut my bangs.
I know. Oh, I need to tell you that shit that you got me for Christmas, the spray,
Hmm.
it's like life changing to my
I
hair.
know it's so good.
It's
I use
so
it
good.
on
I
mine.
use it every time, which is almost always. I used it this morning. It smells amazing, but like it just makes my hair feel so good even after I use like heat on it. Oh, I just love it. So every time I
Use it before
spritz,
heat.
I do use it before heat.
Yeah, use
Yeah.
it before heat and like blow dry it.
Yeah, I
And
use it
then
after the
like,
shower sometimes too, just because it
yeah,
smells
I,
so
I put
good.
it in right after I get out of the shower and like kind of brush it through my hair. It feels so good. It smells so good. It's like, oh, the best shit. Um, okay. So this is the perfect morning according to your personality type, but there's only four. So
Yeah.
so there's INTJ, INTP, ENTJ, and ENTP. I don't think
I
I'm
think
any of these anymore. I used to
I
be an
th-
INTJ.
I think I'm an ENTJ now
Okay.
because I recently took it. But I deleted all my screenshots the other day.
I'm
But
an ISTP, I think now.
I'll just read them for our listeners to see if they can relate to any of them.
Okay, so INTJ, my old one back when I was apparently a bitch, says a journal for they seriously said that in the Starbucks group chat. They were like, "Oh, that's the mean one."
In the Starbucks group chat.
Yeah,
Oh,
because Molly made us all take them, and they were like, "INTJ's the mean one," and me and Danny got it, and I was just like, "Okay."
she said that on purpose. She rigged the
Anyway.
test for you to get that.
So, INTJ, a journal for your to do lists, 5-minute focus exercise, brain dump your thoughts.
Okay.
Okay. Here's yours, ENTJ. Write down your personal goals, message a loved one, and a hearty breakfast.
Cup of broth.
Every morning. INTP is 7-minute morning meditation, plan your day on paper, and read the newspaper. These all seem very similar to me.
Oh, yeah, they're all the same thing. Be thankful and meditate somehow. Just use your brain.
Yeah, write down your thoughts,
You,
journal, plan
mm,
something.
let me, since this is what you're saying, these are funny. And I've tried the gratitude journal thing, which I used to journal all the time. I mean, honestly, I just don't have time for it anymore. But in my notes, okay, I have a folder that's called gratitude journal. There's nothing in there. But I tried. And this was back when I was looking for a morning routine in December before I watched all these videos and realized like that was a load of bullshit. But just so you guys know, I did try. I keep my gratitude journal in my brain.
I know. I used to journal a lot in high school. It was like a stress relief. Like, I would just write shit down when I was angry and upset, just like get it all out. I never did it when I was in a good mood. Like, every now and then I would. I'd write down something sweet or cute, but like most of the time I was just upset or angry and just had to get my feelings out. Now, I don't I don't feel nearly as stressed as I did in high school. Like, I get
Right,
stressed, but I don't get like angry or upset like the world is ending around me like I used to.
right. I
Probably has to do with not doing drugs anymore.
probably if I have any opinion, I'd say probably, but I used to journal too, and I kept up with it for months, and it was awesome. It was my favorite thing to do. I did it almost every day. I dated every page, and I keep it. I still have it because it makes me really happy to look over, and it makes me giggle because I
Mhm.
was like 17 and thought everything was ginormous. But
Yeah.
um, I'm just glad that I kept up with it, and I really love that journal. I'm gonna keep it forever. I just like made sure to put it in the keep it pile because we're cleaning the garage out. But I think journaling is an awesome thing. Like, I
I
think it's
think it's
really
great.
cool,
I do.
but
I would get back into it if
I would too.
I had time, if I had energy. Just now, I don't even know. Like, my head just feels so empty all the time. I just feel
Yeah,
like totally numb all the time. It's
I get
crazy.
that. I'm trying to learn how to use my brain.
I know. I
Like,
need to redo it. I need to
like
like,
this month, I want to be able to like react to something in my head before shit comes out of my mouth, which I
mhm.
told you like why I called you the other day. But like I'm doing a really good job at it. It makes me feel good. I mean, I know that that sounds something so simple like think,
But
but
it's
it's hard.
so, yeah, it is. Especially for you. You were such like reactionary person. Did not filter anything, just said what you think. I
Yeah.
have that issue too sometimes. A lot of times I'm kind of more of a thinker, but sometimes I just be saying shit.
Yeah, I just be saying
Also,
shit.
I like I use you as my journal actually, I think, because
You
sometimes
do. Yes, you
I
do.
will literally
No. Okay,
I
go
will
ahead.
wake up in the morning and just be
Every
like,
morning at like 6 a.m.
I know. I think it's only when I'm manic. It's not like a normal everyday thing, but like I will wake up in the morning and be like, boo 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 boo, just send some texts off to Julie. Forget about them. Won't even like I don't expect a response. I'm just like texting Julie my morning thoughts. don't remember what I sent her. Like I'll get a text later and see that there's like so much blue on the side and I'm like, I was crazy back then. I don't know what I
I
was
can't
thinking.
I can't read. Those don't exist. No,
I
but
know.
it's so funny because it happens pretty often. I'm not going to say that it's always, but I'll just wake up and I know to expect many texts. Sometimes it's just one and I get concerned. Sometimes it's none and I get really concerned. But sometimes it's just like one huge text and then a smaller text saying like, sorry, just like wanted to tell you like what was happening or am I being crazy or is this good? And then I like will read them or see them and then fall back asleep or get to work or whatever. And then she'd send me a text about something else and then I would reply to that text. I try to get to react to like reply to the text about your morning thoughts, my sweet angel, but
Don't have to. I
but I
get
love to
crazy.
get
I
them.
don't know what it is.
I'm just
I
glad
think
it's to me.
it's
And
no
you
one
should be
else.
too.
I just text you in the morning. And I
It's
used to,
kind of
what I
how you
used
used
to
to go to
do.
Twitter. You
Oh,
don't do that
yeah.
anymore as much.
I know. I used to go to Twitter and just like publicly spill all my guts, but I started thinking about it and I was like, everyone's gonna think I'm such a bitch or like I'm crazy, so I need to stop. And now it doesn't matter if Julie thinks I'm crazy because she's so invested already. She loves me. It's fine. I have her hooked. I used to wake up in the morning and buy random shit. Like I would just buy a ton of shit. Bank account was like $100. I'd spend it all. So I think this is like a healthier thing that I've grown into. And I appreciate you not blocking my ass.
No, I love them. Most of the time it actually makes me feel kind of guilty just because I take a long time to respond either because I went back to sleep or because I drive to work and then I just like my brain is elsewhere. But I love
Honey,
to
I
read all
forget
these
about them.
texts.
I send it and move on.
It's the manic moment, you know?
I
When you're out of
know.
it, when you completely exited the manic moment, it anything you did before then is gone. What happens in manic stays in manic. I think that's your
It's
motto.
true. Unfortunately, most of the times it's not true and I have to deal with the repressions, but
You know
lately
what?
it's not been so bad. It's been very mild and pretty enjoyable. That's why I am unmedicated because I love being manic.
You know what? It's kind of like those times where like you'll say something or send something when you're feeling vulnerable or like you're drunk or whatever and then like you don't get a reply or anything and you see like okay, it's fine. We're just all going to ignore that and then a little bit later you get a reply to it and it's like no, that moment's gone. Like it doesn't
Mm-mm.
exist. I don't know her. My phone has been hacked. So I get it. I get what you're saying. It's okay.
It's
I will be
fine.
your journal. You're my journal, except for most of it is vocal because I talk too
You just
much.
call me, yeah.
I called you and I was like, I'm really about to start crying right now. But my breakdown didn't even happen.
That's
I just
crazy.
I ate my tomato soup and which I hate tomato and my grilled cheese and life was good.
That's great. Sometimes when your blood sugar gets low, you just, it's hard to work through.
And it was like right before my period, so I was super crazy no matter what. So gotta
I
do what I
can't stop
gotta do.
burping right now. I had the hiccups so bad earlier today. I went to the bathroom and I was embarrassed because I was hiccuping while I was peeing. And I was like, people are going to think I'm doing something weird in here. Or like, I don't know. Because I was just like in the bathroom. And I was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
Oh, you want to know
I
what
got
the
hiccups last
grossest thing
episode.
is?
What?
My hiccups are so ugly. I
What?
know I sound like a frog, like a toad. Like, and so I got them at work the other day and I tried to keep my mouth shut and not breathe and be quiet. But they're so embarrassing, Hope. It's like that's the most embarrassing thing that could happen to you because you can't just stop having the
You
hiccups.
can't stop hiccups.
So, oh, I sound like an actual toad. It's the ugliest thing about me, by a long shot. But ugh, I hate
I
myself so
got them
much.
last episode. You can hear them. I think you were like reading something and I was just like in the background hiccuping. It's so embarrassing. And I had like one beer and I was hiccuping already. That's my. Do you have like a stereotypical drunk thing? Because me, I get the fucking hiccups.
You know what? This might be new, and I don't know. I don't know if it was just that night or whatever, but usually I don't really have a stereotypical drunk thing. I mean, I'll go like that a lot just because I want to see if
You
I'm
do.
drunk, and I do it all the time.
The
Um,
the teeth test.
the teeth test. And then I've grown. My eyes used to get really droopy when I started drinking, but they don't anymore, which thank God for because well, I mean, not anymore, but it used to be in public when I would drink. But last time I drank, so I had like a drink. I had one seltzer and then I was about to go to bed. And then I went downstairs and Elise had come home and she was like talking to me how she had champagne when she was doing cold play.
When she was
Clean
doing
play,
Coldplay.
all of them. Um, and she was like, "Are you like up? Are you wanting to hang out? Like, when are we gonna have some hangout time?" And I was like, "Yeah, we can hang out now. I don't have work tomorrow. It doesn't matter." And she pulled out like some champagne, and I was like, "Mimosas." So I had some mimosas, and I went to the restroom, and my face was like, my cheek was so red, and I had no makeup on. Like my skin was just getting red. And I read that like
Like
a long time ago,
rosy.
huh?
Like rosy cheeks.
Yeah, I a long time ago I
Flush.
read that that's something that happens to some people when they get drunk, but that's never ever happened to me ever in my life. And so I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why am I so red right now? And I was like super like nervous about it. Obviously, I didn't care because it was just with Elise, but I was like, hopefully that doesn't happen to me all the time. And it hasn't happened. Well, I mean, I haven't been as drunk as I was that night in a minute, but if I ever get rosy cheeks, send me home.
I get rosy
Send me home.
cheeks so easily. I have rosacea, so but it
Oh.
just gets worse when I drink. My cheeks get really red. Um, but mostly my thing is hiccups.
You know what my other thing, you know what my other drunk thing used to be?
Yeah. What?
It was actually yours as well, I think. I think I noticed I just was thinking
Being
about
way
it the
too
other day.
nice.
No, going on Instagram Live. Uh, I feel like our Bucky Boost followers, like it's been so long they don't even know about that, but just so you guys know,
Yeah.
we were so fucking gross. Like we were so embarrassing, so cringe. If I ever saw
Some
anybody that
background
did what we did, it'd be gross.
background on our friendship. So obviously we're best friends. We have a podcast now. We before the podcast, we used to go live on Instagram together and we would listen to 2000s bops. I'm talking Britney,
Soldier
like
Boy,
T-Pain.
Fergie.
Yeah, everything. We would listen to that. Someone actually told us it's not a throwback if you listen to it every day.
My
And
true love.
we were very hurt by it. But
He did say
we
that.
would
That
do
was so
that
good.
and we would dance, just the two of us. It wasn't, I don't know if I would consider it dancing. We would just like move and like
Move
be drunk and laugh and
by
drink
ourselves
by ourselves, just the two of us. We always
in my
had
parents' house
parties.
or your house.
Yeah, it was just like a little party. We invited a person over on one of our wine Wednesdays, which was WHINE, because we, if you haven't noticed, love to wine. Um, and it was just so embarrassing.
It was so embarrassing. To this day, I like if I ever think about that wine moment, that wine Wednesday, I feel bad.
Do you remember that one time that like I can't remember. It was at my apartment. Two people were over. I think like one was either Canteen or Bean. I can't remember the names that we
Canteen and
gave
Grant
them. Grant. Yeah, they were over and we hid in the closet.
and tried
We
to
got
spy and listen to what they were saying. We invited both of them
why?
over for some reason, got in the closet to purposefully leave them alone and then listen to what they were
That wasn't
talking
why we
about.
invited them over, but
No.
while they were over, we were just drunk and stupid and decided to do that.
And we
We
used our Jules
decided
as
we can
lights.
hide in the closet and spy. We're like, I don't even know a spy, a spy's name. We're so
That
embarrassing.
was so embarrassing. I don't know. I don't
At
know
least we
her.
own it.
Yeah, I mean, we have to. I feel like there's too much proof against us, and like people have seen it,
There's
and
no
there's no
denying some of
way
the
that we
shit
can
we do.
deny that.
You know what we should do? We should get the Bucky Boys on. We should get the Bucky Boys on an episode and have
Why
them
is that the
share all
best
their
idea you've ever
favorite.
had?
Yeah, like Bucky Boo's best moments, and they share like all the OG times and like all the stupid shit that we've done.
Garrett, Noah, Ryan, and
Hee, Ryan.
R2.
I guess R2, yeah, we can invite him too.
You guys
R2's
need to
part
come
of it.
on. Yeah, R2's part of it,
Sorry,
but
R2, if you're
we didn't
listening.
we didn't get as much like time with R2, I feel like, as we did with the boys, like the other
Yeah,
boys.
most of our time was with Garrett, Noah, and Ryan. So we'll have them on one of these days. I think the moral of this episode is do what you want, bitch, because all these strict schedules are dumb. And we have proven that. Our sources are ourselves. We are the scientific experiment.
Yeah, I mean, I just think like Hope and I both individually have some things in our brains that just don't do what they're supposed to do. So we try to work around that by like making these schedules and doing all this shit that the internet says is good for you. And it isn't good for you. It
It
doesn't
doesn't work.
define anything. So don't feel, don't feel like a failure if you can't wake up at fucking 4 a.m. and do this crazy shit. Just do what works for you,
And
figure it out.
not like being productive all the time is not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's okay to not be productive. It's okay to let yourself relax.
You know what I would say is probably like the greatest thing that has helped me like the last few years?
Oh, what? I was just I was gonna let you go ahead and say it. Sorry.
It's just having a really good best friend to talk to use
Mm.
as your little journal. Just someone that cares about you and that you love and that loves you back. So,
I definitely agree. Like I have Hunter, I love him, but there's something so special about having someone that is going to be there for you no matter what. You can wake up in the morning and send them 4 paragraphs and they're not going to stop talking to you.
you
They're
can
in
call them
it.
and say,
They're with
"Hey,
you.
help."
Yeah, you can call them and say, "I'm going to cry if I don't get this tomato soup that I don't even want." Like,
So
it's fine.
there's been so many moments I think that both Hope and I have shared with each other where we both kind of felt like everything is going to go wrong and everything's terrible, and we just helped each other. So I think my biggest piece of advice to anyone listening is actually just to get a really good friend and feel confident with the people that you love and don't be afraid to let them in and vice versa. So
Mm,
oh,
yeah.
and I definitely recommend letting someone stick their dick up your nose and eat their balls while they do it.
Yes, that will make your life a million times better. We're call her daddy now, I fucking guess. Except our sex tip is way better than their stupid gluck gluck whatever.
Their sex tip is like suck his dick. It's like, okay.
Suck his dick without him asking.
Like let's wake him up by sucking his dick. It's like, ew, bitch, shut the
This is
fuck
like
up.
sexual assault.
You're so stupid. And that's why that podcast didn't work out the way it was supposed to. Anyways, last
Also, they
call.
didn't take our advice, which is have a good ass friend.
They probably are trying to do morning routines. Anyway,
Ew.
last call.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yay. Okay,
We
I'll
did
go
it.
first.
Okay.
My quote is from one of my biggest role models, somebody that I look up to and have always looked up to and will continue to look up to no matter what. And the quote is this. Oh, and this is him on the phone with his boss. So keep that in mind. If you ever don't know what to say to your boss, you can use this. David, here it is. My philosophy is basically this, and this is something that I live by and I always have and I always will. Don't ever, for any reason, do anything to anyone for any reason, ever. No matter what, no matter where, or who you are with, or where you are going, or where you've been, ever, for any reason whatsoever. And
Mm.
that just touches me. I live by that as well. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's a good one. I definitely um I feel like we should all take that to heart
Mm-hmm.
and
In
live
the
by that.
private heart.
Mhm. Yeah, in your private heart, you should live by that.
Nobody knows what private heart is.
I know. We were reading that thing that was like, what makes you not want to listen to a podcast? And they were like, inside jokes. I'm like, well, sorry, bitch, it doesn't feel inside.
It
I
feels
say it all the
outside.
time, outside. So for those of you who aren't in on our little inside joke about our private heart, I don't know what to tell you. It's a private heart. It's literally what it sounds like. Your private heart, your private thoughts. You need to just let them out. We should make shirts that are like my private heart.
Okay. We should
Okay.
sing.
Okay, so
I don't
mine
even
is
remember
the what?
anything. Like anything that we've talked about. I forget how strong Juicy Haze is.
It is
Okay.
so damn good. Juicy Haze will always be a booze. I'm so sad that we have tried it before this show, so we couldn't like rave to you about how delicious it is. But I think delicious it is.
Delicious.
Delicious it is. Delicious it is. But I feel like we have multiple times brought it up. We've brought it
Yeah.
up in so many episodes. They should start paying us.
Yeah.
Honestly, I see no other way to continue this. Anyway, my quote is from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. And it
Mm.
actually kind of goes hand in hand with yours, which I didn't do intentionally. I've just been watching a lot of this cartoon. Um, Doing stuff is so 12 hours ago.
Oh fuck
That's the
yeah.
quote. That's it.
I'm gonna put that on my resume.
It's true. Like, ugh, I hate doing stuff and
That's
things.
so true, dude. I'm also gonna put that in my secret heart quote compartment because I believe in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So tuck it away, everybody. Put it in your private heart, and I don't know.
Don't
That's
do
it. Just put it in
anything
your private heart.
for
Come
any
back to it
reason
in a few years.
whatsoever. Oh, guys, hate to see this show end. Another long episode.
I
But
know.
well, for us. But I love you guys. Thank you for listening. I hope that you agreed with the shit that we said. I hope, if you ever see someone like put any kind of stuff like this out on the internet, make sure that you bully them for it, report it, like do whatever you have to do to be mean to them.
Oh my
Um,
God, Julie.
but I love you. Hey, I just want to tell you really fast. Groceries. Fucking get them from Instacart. Use our link, you guys. Come on, who doesn't like free delivery? Like you have to put in zero work and then like you don't even have to
You
pay for
get,
you putting in zero work.
yeah, you
So
get food.
make sure that you do that. It's fun, it's easy, and it kind of feels really cool to have someone deliver your groceries to you. Kind of
Yeah,
feels
you
like
feel like a rich
badass.
bitch.
Yeah. So, and
Also, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I forgot actually, so go ahead.
Okay. I was just going to say, make sure that you leave us a written review on Apple Podcasts. Let us know how you feel, but only if it's 5 stars. If you feel less than 5 stars, you sure can just go on down and send us an email or DM us on Instagram or Twitter. It doesn't matter. But don't please don't leave us less than 5 stars. we really need the 5 star reviews. Also, we have a Twitter at Bucky Booze Pod, Instagram at Bucky Booze Podcast, and YouTube. Just search Bucky Booze and we pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's car alarm is going off in the background.
At your place.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like wee 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 wee.
I
It's
can't
gone
hear
now.
it. Okay, good. Okay, guys.
I
Well,
don't did I get tipsy off of one
was it my
Bon Vive?
energy? Spencer
I don't
calls them
know.
Bon Vive.
I only drink like once a week and it's when we record because like I'd never feel like it. I always feel like, oh, my stomach's gonna hurt. So I just never drink. And I get drunk when we record.
Also, I do want to tell you guys, this episode is coming out on Friday, and that's awesome. But we will be doing a collaboration with another really, really good podcast. They're called the Feeling Lucky Podcast. So whenever that comes out, it'll probably be in a week or so. Just go to our Instagram page and we'll have all the info for it. But make sure that you go support us on somebody else's podcast, get to know their podcast. And yeah, we also have a little video coming out with these guys. So it'll be a lot of fun to watch that as well.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna play a drinking game with them. It's gonna be awesome. So definitely like tune into our episode on their podcast and then watch ours on YouTube because the drinking game isn't going to be on the regular platforms like Spotify or Apple or anything like that. It's only going to be on YouTube. So check it out.
All right. We're out.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.